Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Jo and we're going to be doing some Love Is cards today. And the Love Is cards are to share with you my thoughts on how love is simple. Because I believe it is when we understand who we are and how we function. And everything I'll be sharing on this channel is to enhance, empower, and to help you overcome and accelerate your healing from heartbreak. So for those of you who visit my channel often, you're probably like, yeah, she's done it in like 2 seconds, rather than explain it at the beginning of every video. But for those of you that are new, everything about this channel is about well-being through healing, especially from heartbreak. And it can be any kind of heartbreak. It can be loss of a pet, it can be loss of a dream, it can be loss of a partner, it can be a relationship ending, it can be anything. But all of the tools and techniques that I'll be sharing here will benefit any form of heartbreak. So it's one of the magical beauties of life, heartbreak. It's horrific and horrendous when you go through it, but it is your healer. It's the thing that brings you to who you are and why you're here and what's your purpose. So for me, I love heartbreak. I don't like experiencing it, of course, but I absolutely love that it's the worst thing that can happen to you, but it's also the best thing. It will be your greatest growth. So, okay, let's go with the first Love Is card. Let's have a look and see what this one is. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorites. Okay, Love Is Breath. Now, why I have this in here is because breath is life. You know, without it, we don't have one. And I think it's becoming more relevant now, and it's becoming more important, and it's becoming more mainstream. But for so many years, you know, people didn't really focus on breathing. Not everyone, many cultures do, but you know, I'm in the UK, and a lot of, you know, the Western world, we don't necessarily focus on this. Well, definitely not 15 years ago when I started this. But you know, it's the thing that sustains life. So for me, it's one of the most important things to pay attention to. You know, we pay attention to the physical body. You know, we're taught to exercise, we're taught to put good nutrition into our bodies, which is all fabulous. And yes, I 100% agree with all of that. But the thing that keeps us alive, how can we not pay attention to it? How can we not enhance it? How can we not make it strong? How can we not make it the most powerful that it can be? Because, you know, if you look at all the research from breathing, you know, when you actually pay attention to it, it calms your mind, it heals the body, it gives you strength, it builds your immunity. You know, breath is everything. So love is breath for me. It's one of those things that I do daily. I do breathing every day, conscious breathing with a purpose. And I think, you know, this is one of the things when you're going through heartbreak and healing, you know, when we have something happen to us and people say, take a breath, you know, people go, oh, take a breath, it'll make you feel better. And when we take the breath, most of us kind of breathe in, and we, you know, we can't breathe in properly. We feel quite anxious and tense. That's because we're not really taking the breath. We're thinking about taking the breath, but we're not connecting to the breath. And what I will be doing in January is doing some breathing tips and exercises that you can practice, as this will be part of the course. But when we actually breathe and connect to the breath, we connect to life, we connect to soul, we connect to spirit, we connect to the physical, the mental, the emotional. And all of those things coming together, and we empower them with the breath, we enhance life. And when you're suffering from heartbreak, you want life. You want to come back to life. You want to feel life again. And the best way of doing it is with the breath. It's the most powerful, together with many other tools, but that's one of the tools that brings life. Breath is life. So this would be, from a love perspective, this would be in my top 10, if not in my top, if not maybe 1 or 2, because without it we don't have one. And all the time you have breath, you have life. All the time you have life, you can do absolutely anything you desire. You can do absolutely anything you want. So I would encourage you to explore breathing. Like I said, I will be sharing some tips and tools with you on breathing, but I would definitely encourage you to do that 100%. So I'm going to keep this one short because I think that's all I really want to say on breath at the moment. But I love breath. I love breathing. I love the way it makes you feel. I love the way it makes you focus. I love the way it calms you. I love the way it enhances your perspective. And I love the way it gives energy and it gives life. So I'm going to keep this one short. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and stay strong, stay focused, stay happy, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.